This pink color. It's a nice pink. Ooh. This monomer it just works so well with every powder it comes in contact with. She's pretty proud of it. I think it can make any powder buttery. Yeah, yesterday Facebook went crazy, and when I was doing live, and it just totally like froze up. I thought my account was getting hacked. Guess it wasn't only me. They're always changing everything on Facebook. It's crazy. Not Model 1? Okay, maybe not Model 1, okay? That's a Inception brand. Yikes. She hit me with that not Model 1. Yeah, I don't know about that product. I've heard horrendous reviews. People still use it. I don't know how they advertise it so well, though. But I guess once you use it once, you're kind of traumatized by it. You won't go and use it again. Who here's used Model 1 acrylics and actually likes it or any of their product? Okay. Just getting used to the first day. This is a slight curved tip, so it's a natural tip, by the way. This one is not a straight tip. It's a natural tip. So I'm gonna do our ombre. We're gonna use our milky white or our 121 by Chisel. We'll do the white first. Just like a two bead. So I've been using two different colors. Everybody's probably working on Friday. No one sitting around doing nothing. Gotta hit that share button, guys. Get people out there. Ooh, I'm almost at 20K on my IG. At 20K, I'll give away my student kit that I give away in classes that are sponsor to three lucky people or one lucky person. That's our first. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Colors are not worth it. It's decent. Okay. I purchased mine yesterday. Okay. Let me know what you guys think. What I want to know what you guys think and what you guys when used it with. Always I'm really excited whenever I hear you guys give good reviews, honest reviews. Wow. This is a pretty ombre. Yeah, pretty. I think I might extend the ombre a little bit more though. Give a little more blend since it's a nice long nail. But before I do that, I'm gonna flush these cuticle areas first. I'm just gonna put a tiny bead here. Do my ombre a little bit more extension. I'm gonna let it dry a little bit. I'm gonna pull. There we go. It's a little more blend there. Of course, I'm gonna protect that with a clear later. Okay, a little more actually. Here and here. Just that. There you go. No shame in going back with that. So far, everybody that's used the monitor is great. And don't forget, I will do my giveaway soon. So if you haven't followed the IG, it's in the pin link below, follow it. Oh, guys, please hit that bell, the notification bell on my IG. A lot of you guys are missing out on the giveaways because you guys are not seeing the posts. Facebook owns Instagram now, so they change a lot of things. You actually have to turn up the notifications to see posts. So, and on my page, there's a bell on the top right. You gotta say see all posts or all lives or something like that. And then you'll be able to see it when it pops up when I post right away so you don't miss out. My giveaways, they're not like a whole week, a whole month, okay? They're like a couple of days and then boom, I pick the winner right away. So, yeah, for a lot of you guys that are missing out, it's not my fault. Because you guys are not seeing the post, that's why. So make sure you hit that bell and hit the slide over all the see posts or see lives or see everything pretty much. So when I post, you guys will be able to see it right away. Just enter in the competition. A lot of people are like, I didn't even know I didn't know there was a giveaway. I'm like, well, yeah, it was 3 days ago. I already selected a winner. People miss out, so I feel bad. And I figure out why. It's the notification thing. Ooh, this part is smooth. This is all the apex I need. It's a nice curved tip, slightly curved natural tip. So it comes out from the cuticle area out. Look at that structure. That's what we're looking for. Spring, so pink is so in. I like this pink. It's like a pastel pink. How does giveaway work? It's just when I post it, you just gotta, there's stuff that you have to do on there, and then you comment or something like that on the post, and then I use a program that selects from the comment, and then you get the winner. But the thing is, I go through them so fast that people don't see the post, and then they're not able to comment, and they won't move to enter. So that's why I'm telling you guys, you gotta turn up that notification bell. If you don't turn it up, I mean, I already did a couple giveaways, art set, I did a press on giveaway. And yeah, it only takes me a few days or maybe less than a week to announce a winner. I'm not one of the types to do the giveaway that lasts for like a whole year and shit like that. I don't know. And I do it live, so whenever I select a winner, I just have the program. I do it, via live, and I show everybody how it is picked. It's really fair. Just basically whoever comments the most on my posts and stuff like that. I think I might do the top contribution. People who are more active on my pages get rewarded. Ooh, this set's gonna come through. I'll probably do a nice ombre in this last thumb here. I always like using a whenever you're doing pink and white ombres, use a like American white. Don't use too chalky of a white. It's just it's too loud. Use something soft so that your blend will be able to it'll be easier for you to blend. Anything too loud it'll show up a lot more. So I definitely recommend just lightly blending what you need. And also I made the promise that if I hit 25K or 30K followers on Instagram, I'm gonna give away one seat, one of my classes. That's a huge value. Actually, I might make that into some type of competition or something. I want it to be special because a seat in one of my classes is definitely a big value ticket. I don't want it to be selected randomly. I may have to do like some kind of like essay or something like that because I don't want just the computer to automatically pick somebody. I want to see nail techs out there. I want to see their posts. That's the support of the community, the family, friends and family who really deserves it. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do like an essay contest or something. Someone who maybe can afford a class but really want it and they deserve it. I have a panel of people to pick the winner. I'm not gonna pick the winner. I can't do that. I'm very indecisive, and I think everybody should be a winner. There you guys go. Ooh, nice pink set. That's cute. Good shoe. We had blue last time, I think, huh? You sell acrylic? No, I don't. But you can buy this anywhere. It's Chisel. They're a pretty popular brand. Any online supply store, any local nail supply store will have Chisel on hand. Um, Shoot, I didn't tell you the color for this one. This pink is actually 180, and this white is 121. Sorry about that, guys. I usually put it in my description. I forgot. 180 for this chisel, 121. But look at this monomer though. It just makes everything so buttery. I dare even have to. I might have to buy that Model One powder and try it. Yep, this is Chisel. Chisel is one of my biggest sponsors. They give my students 10 acrylics each. I just posted the Connecticut and Atlanta class publicly. So now it will start to fill up. For those of you guys that are on the fence, I would recommend you decide if you want to go to the class or not. So Connecticut, Milford, Connecticut, um, May 17th, 18th, and also Atlanta, May 31st and June 1st. Those are my last two classes in the East Coast before I go West Coast, and then I'll come back to East Coast probably for a master class for all the students that have taken all the East Coast class. Give them a lot of time to hone their skills until they're ready for a master class. Thank you, Deja Davis, for the stars. Okay, I'm gonna do the ombre for this one. This 180 is actually a really nice pink to ombre with. I'm gonna have to request Chisel to send this color for my classes. Ooh, the ombre, y'all. So smooth. Wow. I come in Vegas class. How much the class is Vegas? I am coming. It will be Denver, Vegas, and Cali, the first three states for a West Coast tour. And I really appreciate you guys being so patient. I know that West Coast has just been sitting here waiting for my classes. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Yeah, Chicago class that color. Chicago class has already been shipped out, but you guys got some good colors for Chicago class. Don't worry. A little bit running, but I'm gonna. Brushes should be coming back in stock soon, guys. I know. I'm sorry. I appreciate the patience. You guys just waiting for the art brushes and the art gel and the acrylic brushes. This month, I promise you. Probably the next week or two, everything will be back in stock. And that's just up to the cuticle area. And just because it's powder looks like it's seizing up does not mean you can't work with it. See that? Light pressure will give the powder you be able to work with it. I see a lot of you guys don't use the whole brush. Why is that? I'm watching people do like nails applications and stuff, like here and there. And I see people don't use the whole brush over the whole nail. They just try to use little bits and bits and pieces of it. Like, and seriously, guys, as much as I respect you guys, the love for the whole, I don't know, application. This is a brush. The full brush needs to go on top of the nail when you're doing application. As in, when this setting, or is medium, you can use the whole brush. You see when you drag the whole brush, it's gonna take on the curvature of the nail and it's gonna smooth everything out. Okay? Tapping like you're smacking this powder is not gonna do anything to it. I hate videos that do that. I don't know why they teach people how to do that. Slapping the powder around. Use the brush. See that? Just use the brush. See, I use the whole brush. And when I brush through, it's gonna take on this the motion of the brush is so easy to shape too. Look, no overflow of the acrylic at all. It takes about 3 seconds for my monomer to marble any acrylic. I just place it down there. If it's a little wet, I'm holding on to it. That's it. Use the whole brush. Just the powder's not wet anymore. It's dry, but it's medium. So I'm going to just brush it in. It gives it a nice consistency, even surface. Then you don't have to worry about, what any thickness or unevenness that you have to drill off. We're going to finish this off with an ombre. 1, 2, 3, and the bead will marble. You see that marbling? That's when you know it's ready. And it's not going to be runny. See that? You place the bead and it just stays. This means that you have to start moving the bead yourself, okay? It's not going to be runny. That's where the brush comes into play. The key to ombre is this first bead here has to be smooth. If it's not smooth, when you try to drag the ombre, it's going to look very, very, very uneven because there's going to be little dips in the nail that's going to make it lighter or darker, okay? I always do, for beginners, I recommend doing a 3-step ombre, which is, I'm about to do my blend bead, right on where I put, that's my blend bead, not my cuticle bead. Now I'll blend. Now wait for the powder to get to like, not too runny, not too dry. The dry, I guess you won't see the blend. You can always wait until it's more dry, then you can just take the brush and blend, blend, blend. Give you a little more blend. And now I'll go up, do my cuticle bead, and make sure that this bead is not going to go over my ombre. Okay, I already have my blend. So I'm going to place this bead strategically up here in the cuticle area to work on the cuticle area. And I'm going to blend it just right there. See that? I'm not going to drag it over all this white and ruin my blend, okay? Let's say I have this side longer than this side. All I gotta do is grab a little bit of pink, put it in that corner, and I'll wait for it, and I'll blend it down. See? Nothing's perfect, not even for me. You always can fix your ombre. See, a lot of you guys leaving it as is. Okay, it's not committed. You can fix your ombre as much as you want. Now I'm actually gonna cap this real quick. Where's that clear? So with my ombre, I'm gonna cap it lightly, just so when I drill the nails, it doesn't. Oh, that's not. It's 121. I mean, this is my clear. Uh-oh. These are both 121s. Where's my clear? There's a clear out there. Oh, these are both 121s. I could have sworn I had it. I just held onto a clear earlier. What else? I have my big clear here. So I'm gonna put clear on here. You need to do this. A lot of you guys are not doing this part, and that's why you're drilling and buffing and filing your uh your um your ombre away. Okay. Use a clear to cap it. If you're still new, or like the ombre that you're doing, like a red ombre or a black ombre, and you work your ass off, and you finally got that blend, and all of a sudden out of nowhere, you get to the drilling and the buffing part, and boom, it's gone. Yeah, it's gone for a reason. And you can also use this clear as the time to build any um foundation that you've slacked, maybe apex or any thickness in any areas. Now you can use the clear, okay? When you're doing ombre, you don't have to do it really thick. I'd recommend doing like a thin ombre and then just happen with a clear if you're a beginner. I do an ombre, and these colors with ombre are so easy to do. I don't recommend doing pinks and light nudes first as a beginner. If you're just learning your ombre, because anything else, like I see like a lot of people come in first time doing ombre and they're doing blacks, black ombre, black and white ombre, red and black ombre. I see my students doing that too. No, you're not ready for those yet. Those are very, very dominant colors. Those are colors that will bleed. Even though those colors are the colors that I struggle with, okay? Because you're gonna do it and they're gonna like, dang it, I suck at ombre. I'm like, maybe you don't really suck. It's just really hard colors to do it with. Try these lighter colors, work on your technique and get a little bit better, and then you'll be able to accomplish those in no time. Don't put yourself in position. Don't set yourself up for failure. That's all I'm trying to say. You never done ombre before. You're not doing a black and white ombre or black and red ombre, okay? Start slow. These pinks and nudes are amazing to do. They're pretty. They make money. Then slowly, as you get your technique down, you'll be ready for it. Very thin, very light. Just remember the amount of clear you put on is the amount of clear you can drill off. So don't over drill either. All right, everybody. I'm gonna clean my brush now. This brush has been with me for almost a year. When new brushes come in, I'm gonna retire it. But the way to I check is when I feather through and I feel stickiness, it means that there's still residue. I just go back to the monomer, slightly push out. I feather through and it's very springy. It means that there's no residue. Reform my brush. This is how it's gonna stay. It's a crimp brush, so it's gonna be flat like this. And I'm gonna store it standing up. And of course, I throw away my old monomer. There's no need for it. It's already contaminated, so that's why I don't pour it on a monomer, because I don't mind throwing away a little bit of monomer that's contaminated. All right, everybody, here we are. And shaping portion, I'm using 100 grit. It's a tapered shape, so I'm just gonna go straight down on each side. And usually I don't shape that much because I do all my shaping during my application. There you go, get a nice taper set. The more I found of this, the less the taper is gonna look, okay? So be careful. Hey Yogi, how are you? Thank you, Terea Woodley. Thank you, George Trisha Murray. Thank you guys for the stars. Your wish next step, yep. Thank you, Che Diddley. So, now we're going to go side to side. You see that? Taper is you're bringing in that square to be nice and tapered, just like how you're like tapering your pants or something like that. Okay? And the more you do it, the less tapered it is. Okay? Once you get past a certain amount, that's why taper is such a hard shape for a lot of people to do, because they over taper it. And what happens is, when they do that, it turns into a coffin, so it's no longer a taper shape. This, ideally, taper is definitely something you have to really hold yourself back on. You see that? This is taper. Isn't that pretty? Thank you, Alina Castillo. Just like that. See that? I'm not going to overdo it. The more I do it, the more I try to shape this, the less tapered it will be. So sometimes you just got to resist the temptation of just trying to shape. You're over shaping. And that's why a lot of people can't accomplish taper because it always turns in the coffin. Once it turns in the coffin, guys, that's it. That's a wrap. It's a coffin, no longer a taper. So be careful, okay? These natural tips are really good to do taper with. Also, the secret tips that I'm gonna have coming in soon. I will have these natural tips coming in also. If you guys like the natural tip look. Um, I mean, like, if you ever use like do a set where you don't have to do any encapsulation, you don't really need to use clear tips. Use natural tips. There you guys go. Nice taper square set. Yee. Oh, I thought that was longer. Oh, it is longer. Thank you, Enoji and Jolie. Love how you say it right. Man, that's a first. I usually be murdering people's names on these lives. Y'all don't even know I have a graveyard of names. I'm terrible with names because I skim past the name and I'm just like, I have a really bad habit. But I'm glad I didn't murder your name. There's some good left in the world. Oh, oh, Jolie. Oh, Jolie. Isn't that En? On Jolie? N. On Jolie. Okay, I like that. Unique. A lot of you guys have really unique names, though. Anjoli. Anjoli. Angelique. Okay, I see that. Okay, I got you. Anjali. Yeah, the nail session turned into like Rosetta Stone for names. She said, "Yes, that's my name. Don't wear it out." What'd you say about natural when not encapsulation? I'm saying that if you are not doing encapsulation, as in like always decide clear encapsulation. You know, there's always that side. I don't know what it is about. This is a worn out file. I don't know what about your finger that's so sensitive on that side. Always. Um, if you're not doing an encapsulation where like you need a clear tip, you really don't need um you don't need a clear tip. A natural tip will do just good. That's why I save my clear tips when only I do encapsulation or anything that I need to have a clear look with. You know, nothing else you don't really need. So I always keep on stock natural tips and clear tips. Sometimes clear tips are actually more expensive than natural tips, so you don't want to waste them all. Especially stuff like this where you're doing ombres and solid colors, the natural tip actually brings the color out better. Anybody know why? There's a little bit of questionnaire for you. Anybody know why the natural tip will bring the color out better than the clear tip? Come on. Ooh, I should do quizzes during these lives. That's a quiz right there. Quiz question. Who can answer it? The right answer gets their comment pinned. Why is it natural tips will bring out the color better than clear? How do you not cut the client file? These, like I always separate the client's fingers. Oh, the file and the drill. I'll show you. You're talking about the e-file. If you're cutting the client with the hand file, it means that you need to score these edges. When they're brand new, they're very sharp. So run them against each other and score them, season them. Serves as a base like canvas. Okay, good, good, good. With the file, like the E file or this file? Hand file. Put the white and you put the clear on top. I believe when you use natural tip, it'll be more defined versus clear shows a little right light. Yay, there you go. You guys had all good comments, but I think Nia's was right. As in, she went into detail. Why the clear tips? Clear tips will have this clear so that some colors actually will look more lighter on a clear tip than on a natural tip. And most of the time, it won't come out to be the original color. The original color may be like this pink, may be like nice and pink right here. But if I put that on a clear tip right here, this pink may be a little bit more translucent because the clear will show through. So that's a very good answer. You guys had all right answers with being the natural tip is being a more like a better canvas to bring the color out. But she went through explaining why the clear tip will make the color change because clear will give it a translucent look. So a lot of colors don't look right. Like this milky white will look a little more clear on a clear tip than it will. I mean, that means that you have to do a certain amount of thickness to actually bring out the color. So sometimes you don't want to do your nails too thick. I want to do my nails the right thickness. I don't want to have to add extra thickness just so I can bring out the color of a nice sheer color, right? But in return, if you do like a nice clear look, a clear pink or a clear whatever, you have to use a clear tip because you won't get that look on a natural tip because the natural tip will give it more of a solid opaque look. So a little bit of tiponology there. Tiponology. That's why there's clear tips and natural tips. A lot of people like ask me why do I use clear tips only? Why do I use natural tips only? Well, there's a reason why we only use clear tips and natural tips for certain sets. So now that whenever you guys see a design, you guys see how the design is done, you'll be like, no, okay, I have to use clear tips, I have to use natural tips for that. Some colors you just cannot use clear tips for to get the color look like that. Okay, so now it goes down to everything. Okay, even the tips. All right, guys, I'm gonna use my medium safety bit right now. Not safety bit, but drilling bit. This is just because I'm back and stop. The medium is so nice. Actually, you can really get through the powder. What other? All right. Why? Another question there. Why do you hold the nails from the bottom while doing cuticle work? Why do you hold the client's nails from the bottom? Order mine. I had to get all four of them. All four of what? These? No. You didn't need all four of them. Just pick a safety one or a start one. No. Lord, thank you for the support. But you'll have those bits will last you for the rest of your nail career. In 10 years, you'll switch out bits, okay? So better grip. That's partially true. Anybody else know why we hold the hand from the bottom? That's good. That's part of the answer. I wanted a little more in depth. Better grip, and then I like this questionnaires. Ooh, it's fun. I should give out prizes. I'm gonna do that during my Q&As. Oh my god, I can have one day where I just do questionnaires and I can give out prizes. Oh my god. Ooh, that sounds fun. For supporting, you don't cut yourself. Stability? That's the word I'm looking for. Stability. There you go. JSV. This is the just the red bit on my I think it's called the fine, but it's almost close to a medium grit. It's really nice. Stability. Stability is the most important word when it comes to this because we want stability. Support, yes, stability means that your hands are stable. Support means supporting. You are supporting from the bottom because you're putting pressure from the top and down. The last thing you want to do is hold it from another angle that won't give you stability or support. The stability of your hand is important. This hand, to be able to drill in and be able to control this drill that's running fast and sharp. This is a sharp bit, guys. You guys see me going through the cuticle area? I'm flushing the cuticle down. Very sharp bit. Okay. And remember that clear powder we put on here? We can't drill it off. If we drill it off, what's going to happen? Our ombre is going to go bad. So you got to be careful, when we're drilling. Make your application very smooth so that you don't have to drill that much. This is 180 by chisel. This grip right here gives me a lot of options. I'm able to hold the client's hands, push back the cuticle so that I can get in here, stabilize my drilling hand, and still have vision of everything. Now you may have seen other people tell you otherwise, holding the hand from like this direction or something like this. I don't know how this works, but people actually work like this. Overhand grip where you have a shadow, your hands blocking your vision. That is not a proper way to hold the client's hands while working, okay? Do not believe everything you see on the internet, kids. Now, Dad is here to tell you that. To participate in your Q&A, stars should have be brought already. Give free lessons, especially if you're gonna get gifts. Uh, I appreciate that. Um, I honestly, Tina Rollins, I think the stars is a great thing for Facebook to give me the option, but I never really wanted it. It was just an option that was because once my page reaches a certain thing, they gave it to me automatically. I think I'm able to disable it. I don't really want you guys to have to think that you guys have to come here, you guys have to donate stars or give gifts to my lives. I've been doing this for years without anything. I did the same thing. I've been giving the same content for almost a year without asking for anything in return. It's just a way for you guys to show your support. That's all of the community. I appreciate it, but it's definitely not mandatory. I don't want to make anything monetized because you guys already support the products, the classes. You guys, when I run you guys through these nail courses or like this when I'm doing nails, it's just like if I'm working and I'm talking at the same time. So it's not too much work for me, but I appreciate the thought behind that though. I've even thought about disabling the star system because I don't want people to think that they have to contribute or donate to the community to be part of it. You guys are all part of the community. As long as you're here, you share, you like, you comment, interact. That's all I need. That's all I need for my followers and supporters. Young Nails has an awkward way of holding. Young Nail does have an awkward way of holding hands. I don't think I've ever seen him do a whole set of nails before. A lot of mannequin hands, though. Yeah, it's freakishly awkward the way they hold their they tell you guys how to hold the hand. They're all about the new and upcoming techniques, though. And remember, so you can always push the cuticle back. Okay, you don't have to commit to it. You can push it back, hold it back, and get in there. Flush this cuticle down. So this is where the lift's gonna happen, y'all. Be mindful of your apex. Don't overfile the apex area. Lighten up your grip or something or pressure when you get to the apex. You don't want to flatten the apex area out. Okay, that's already naturally there. A lot of you guys actually already have apex. You're just overfiling it and you're removing it. RPM I'm running at right now is probably 8 or 9. I run up to a 13 sometimes, depending how quick I want to get to the cuticle area. If it's a really nice cuticle, I've already have it nice and flush. I just go through it really quick. Very lightly. Remember, this is the ombre. I don't want to overfile. Missed this drill bit so much. We have one hand down. Actually, I'm going to clean underneath. What's another question there? Another good question. Maybe I can do some fun fact questions. How about this? What is dehydrator made out of? Anybody know? That's fine. You absolutely adore you. Thank you. What do you guys think dehydrator is made out of? For those of you guys, what is dehydrator made of? Oh no, I can't see the messages. Eee. Where can you get that bit? It's on my nail-shop.com. Just pinned right there. I just commented. I feel like a lot of you guys already know this because you probably read the ingredients. Dehydrator is actually made out of an ethanol base. It's almost like an alcohol. You guys ever taken chemistry or biology where you guys use ethanol, where it's like a very like as a reagent during like experiments and stuff like that. So ethanol is like alcohol. It just dries really fast. It evaporates really fast. So what that does is it draws moisture as it dries. When you apply it onto a surface area, it takes off moisture. So alcohol definitely dries fast too, also, right? But I think ethanol is a little bit quicker. So yeah, you can really make your own dehydrator easily. Just buy like a big thing of ethanol or alcohol and, put in a spray bottle, and that's really what dehydrator is. If you can't get your hand on ethanol, it's fine. Alcohol acetone is also dehydrant. I'm pretty sure you guys can get your hands on a lot of that. A lot cheaper, right? Good job. A lot of people don't realize that that's what it's made out of. They think it's something fancy. It's nothing fancy. Alcohol wipes are, you guys ever seen companies sell alcohol wipes? You can get those too. Get the alcohol wipes. You can use that to wipe down your client's nail bed to dry it out. Variety of things you can do. Remember, this is my sharp bit. It's very sharp, so you gotta be careful with it if you're getting it. There's a safety version of this bit, so you can get the safety version, okay? The safety version is less sharp, but it's the same size, same bit. You practice with it. As you get used to it, then you move up to the sharp bit. I do recommend everybody going to the sharp bit. I understand the whole thing behind safety bits, but with the safety bit, you're not able to get these crisp, clean cuticles, okay? And you want to flush it as much as possible. And if you try to use a safety bit and you try to jam it in there, you're going to remove too much cuticle area. You're looking for flushness. Too much acrylic by the cuticle area, so it looks like she needs a fill. I'm not going to go too crazy. Ooh, look at the ombre. Oh my god. Yeah, you know when this top coat hits, y'all going to be like, ooh. When the top coat hits. Just like that. Cuticle is so important. It's the one main key to the lifting. If you can get this part down, you will definitely have no lifting problems. Ever. You have slight lifting problems, to be honest with you, because, as wear and tear happens, you'll have some lifting, but minimal. Not to the point where it's going to lift, have a greenie, or pop off. It'll start lifting around 3-4 weeks, and at that time, if they come in for the fill anyways. It's when you don't do cuticle work when it lifts after 2 days, and that's when you get that greenie, because you don't know what's going on in there, and then boom, you got a greenie. All right. Scroll right through. After this, we're going to put some butterfly designs, some line designs, and we should be good to go. Okay, let's go. Smooth application. Everything's just so much easier. Focus on your application and you'll be able to get through sets within under an hour. So easy, guys. It's not that hard to get under an hour and a half for a full set. It's all in your application, I guarantee you, I promise you. Less filing, less shaping. Everything is lessened through your application, okay? Focus on that and you should be successful. Even if you cut down your time about 5 minutes, a few minutes, it's good enough. 5 minutes every 2 weeks, eventually, a couple months, yes, you'll get your 30-minute. Clean up underneath, any excess. And we're going to give it a nice buff, and then we're going to go right into the design portion of this. I'm going to use a pink, and I'm going to make 2 types of pinks, and I'm going to put on top of here for the butterfly design in the middle finger here. I always clean underneath. I don't like any excess underneath the nail. Everything has to clean. You clean even the underbody. Okay, wash your hands. So while she's doing that, I'm gonna prepare my pink. Ooh, it's sticky. I got this pink from Wave Gel here. It's a really nice bright pink, but I'm gonna prepare and make some lighter shades of pink. I'm putting a pink out. I think 3 shades of pink is good enough for me. Add me some white polish. You're fast today. Okay, good. I'm just gonna mix this real quick. There you go. I don't know why I add more pink there. I needed it lighter. I'm so stupid. I wanted to add white, but I added. There you go. And I'm gonna grab my detailer brush. It's just a short brush. I want to do my butterflies real quick. Oh, hello, gel machine. Where are you at? Someone take my gel machine? Oh no, right here. I put it over here. Okay. Dang it. Black gel. Hold on. All right. Okay, almost done here, guys. A few little line designs. The white should be good. All my art gel out of stock, and I gave all my sample ones to the students. Oh my goodness, I should have done that. Let me see that. Let me see that picture again. Can't remember how this one looks. Take your hand out. Yeah, use that hand. Take this out. I don't know if I like this design, the one I had to have in the pink. I'm gonna leave this pink, this white where it is, unless you do an outline. Little spider threads. Spider gel. I don't have any on me. Might have to skip on that one. There. We'll do something for this one. I got something for this one. Why not? Revolution gel. Take this pink. White. Let it bloom a little bit. And here. Okay. So we're going to mat this butterfly. And let's top coat the rest. Ooh, ombre. I love putting top coat on top of ombre. Just comes together. Come together. Oh, actually, I'm gonna finish this up right here. I have some unfinished business with this one. I forgot to put the secondary wing. This butterfly is actually flying in one motion. So there's two wings. See? Left that out. Ooh, so much full this butterfly became. I always forget that. I don't know why. Switch. I'm going to take the top coat. I'm going to add some little bit of, I don't know, some fancy smashy. Just a little bit of water droplets on this butterfly here. So now this is already matted. It's already cured. Yeah. I'm going to take a little brush. I'm going to take top coat in little drops. I'm just going to add to the butterfly. And it's going to cure like that. Switch. See that? Oh, you guys can see this way. So the mat is already cured. If you see the butterfly in, we give it like a wet look. I'll do the same to the other side. I'm gonna mat this real quick. We're gonna finish up here. Oh, see that? I didn't even top coat everything else. Alright guys, we're gonna finish up here. I gotta try to get running. I got to pick up my student kits from Chisel in Sanford, which is 45 minutes away, and I gotta be back for another appointment tonight, so at the set. I'll probably be head on the road. Thank you guys for joining me. This is a nice spring set. Some butterflies. Really pretty. Little ink marbling there for you. Gel marbling for you. I'm using gel polish. Got the whole pink theme going on here. This has to be cured, okay? This has to be top coated also. I kind of like this pink on pink on pink. That's actually a fun set to watch. You guys got to see a lot of different techniques. I'm gonna keep this one nice like that. Can't go wrong with ombre. I'm leaving this one matted. It just looks better matted. I don't know. My butterfly may not be perfect, but I love freehand butterflies overall. Yeah. And of course, we're gonna add the little droplets. Just a little bit of top coat. You get a big drop like this. That should add some nice aesthetics to it. Almost like a butterfly in the rain type of thing. It's fun. It's fun. Oh yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, the blooming gel underneath definitely looks good. Makes it. To have it dry faster, it makes it. Why do why do a lot of places put acetone in their mono? Oh yeah, they put it just to dry faster. You don't really need to do that. I don't know why people do that. Just you can time it. Your acetone. If you feel like your acetone is too wet, just time it. Hold on. Your monomer. Just hold on to the bead a little bit longer. Don't rush it. And there you guys go. Thank you guys for joining me for this butterfly set. Gel modeling butterfly set, an ombre, solid color, really nice pink from Chisel.